Hiya, my name is Raphael Viola. I'm a survivor, I am an author, I am a campaigner. I campaign about child sexual abuse which is happening in this country. There's over 150,000 boys get sexually abused every year in this country. Nobody says anything, nobody mentions us. There is a safeguarding for women and girls. There's nothing in place for boys. Now, I've been in the care system at the age of 9 and grew up in the care system to the age of 16. I went to 5 different children's homes where the atrocities that happen in these children's homes, honestly, are unspeakable. Allegations of murders, rapes, tortures by nuns, priests and staff. I was also involved in the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse. We got silence at that inquiry. That's made me become a whistleblower. We were promised a voice. Our voices wasn't heard. I now campaign around England, Scotland and the continent. My story is a true story, a survival story. Now, we have to grow up into adulthood with serious mental health problems. There's no support for us, for women, girls and children. I'm out here bringing awareness, and this is what I do. I bring awareness to people, tell them about the atrocities that we suffered as children, and there's nothing in place now to help us. I fight everywhere I go. There's so many survivors out here, and I hear so many survivors' stories. It's heartbreaking. And this government and the Catholic Church and all these organisations, all they do is protect each other. They have no time for survivors, and survivors, we have no time for you. Now, I've been to the Vatican twice. I've actually been barred from the Vatican. The Catholic Church have actually got the peace to me for religious harassment. It's not a religious harassment, it's freedom of speech. I sat outside these cathedrals with my banners and talked to parishioners and passers by, telling them the atrocities, what happened to us at these children's homes. At Croom Court, where there was allegations of murders, priests raping children, staff raping children. I went to these children's homes. These are true accounts. These were the statements that the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse withholding from the public. These are the statements where I went to Clara Hudson's homes, Coleshill, Birmingham, where there's wasn't allegations of murder there from the nuns. The nuns did get investigated for murdering children there. Priests did go to prison for raping children there. I also went to St Gilbert's residential school and a prayer school run by the DLA Christian Brothers. 2 Christian brothers went to prison there, and when they came out from prison, they got reallocated to 2 other children's homes in Scotland. Now this never hasn't come out, and as Faye says, the documents are sealed on 2044. Now none of the survivors are going to be alive there, none of the perpetrators, they're going to be alive. These things are buried. These stories have to come out. These people have to be accountable for. These have to come clean. They have to come clean on the atrocities, especially at Clara Hudson's homes, where there are still 100 children still unaccountable for. Now, we are asking for an investigation into the archive. We've been refused permission to have a look at the archive to see how many children did go missing at Clara Hudson's homes, where the nuns did get investigated for murder. Operation Greenlight, where Clara Elliott Taylor went to prison for raping children at that place. I went to Clara Hudson's homes. I know survivors. There's not many of us left. Now, we have to grow up from these children's homes with serious mental health problems. Like, no, and nobody addresses us because we are men. People tell us, grow up here, we don't want to know. Like, but this is all wrong. There's so many boys, 150,000 boys get abused in this country every year. this is what we know of. Obviously, there's more figures because men, boys, these don't come forward. Survivors don't come forward until a later stage in life, and a lot of survivors, we don't come forward. They're too embarrassed, too ashamed. They bury us. But as I said, like, I've been banned from the Vatican. The archdiocese are now got the priest to me. Like, no, I will start fighting, I will carry on fighting until these organisations stop protecting their organisations and hold themselves accountable for the atrocities that did happen to us children. There must be, these inquiries don't work. These inquiries are run by the establishment. The establishment are part of our problem. The establishment put us in these children's homes. These inquiries should be run by survivors led. I've been involved with these inquiries. The inquiries work for the organisations. The inquiries silence survivors. As I said, there's so many atrocities that happen to children, and nobody cares about us. Nobody cares, and it's now that you have to fight. We have to stand up and fight. We shouldn't have to stand up. We shouldn't have to fight. These organisations should come to us. We're not asking for no more apologies no more. We're asking for accountabilities to these evil crimes that you have committed. Do you know something? Over 10% of your MPs are getting investigated for sexual misconduct, or in prison or on bail for sexual misconduct. The country is run by paedophiles. Your Prime Minister, Edward Heath, he was a paedophile. Leon Britton, Cyril Smith, the list goes on and on and on. Survivors must stand up and fight this establishment and fight for accountability. Now, I'm here in Truro, Cornwall on this march. Now, there's people come down from Scotland. A supporter of mine, Angie, she's in the crowd here now. Thank you, Angie, for coming down from Scotland, all the way from Glasgow to support us. We need more survivors from all over the country. We must unite from country to country, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. Unite and we'll fight these evil crimes and bring these perpetrators accountable for their evil crimes. Thank you very much, Cornwall and Truro, for inviting me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Go, brother.